How y'all doing tonight? In the war, coming through with a fresh interview with my guy Kateel, aka the Hooper, aka the musician, aka the rapper, songwriter, artist, Bob Marley in the flesh. How you doing today, man?
Man, it's a good day. It's a good day to be a good day, I guess.
Okay, so we just want to basically let the world know, let Seattle know about Kateel if they don't know who you are. So that's what we're introducing today. I want you to start by introducing yourself.
All right, my name is Kateel. I come from Lake City, and I was raised there basically my whole life. I went to an alternative school called AS1. I went to Nathan Hale High School. I was a hooper, for sure. And then I did music, and people was like, bro, you're nice. So I was like, it's more than SoundCloud.
Okay. And I got some specific questions for you. So, when's your first memory of doing music?
Choir. I think because I was in church choir, and my teacher always said I was the only one that was always in key.
And what age was this?
Must have been like 8.
Oh, okay. So
Maybe,
you really been doing this forever.
Yeah.
It's in you, it ain't on you.
I'm like looking in the camera, but I feel like, hold on. Yeah, like my dad's an artist. My mom actually wrote songs, which I found out.
Oh, okay.
And like in general, and she was an actress.
Did she write songs for your dad?
Never.
Never, but she wrote songs.
For sure.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you said you went to Nathan Hill and you played basketball. Around what year was that?
2017.
2017. So
Yeah.
you was on that Michael Porter Jr. Nathan Hill, I believe it was 30-0 team? Number 1 in the nation?
29-0.
29-0. Okay. So how was that?
Surreal. And like, yeah, many things that I would say, and me now I won't say. So it was amazing.
Wait, what wouldn't you say, brother?
There's so many, like, this is funny because like answering that, immediately my old ego like would want to be like, oh, I told this person, that person, basketball was gonna be it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would want to say, like, is just, talk that talk. So I guess I would just say, like, I'm a champion, or at least a state champion.
State champion. So I grew up in Lake City too, so I know a little bit more than everybody else, all the outsiders. So how was it being a starting guard and team was kind of weak, okay, decent,
Let's do it.
and then you're thinking, okay, you know what, next year, senior year, I'm going hard, right? And then you find out, okay, we got the number 1 player in the country coming. We got Brandon Roy coming. We got about 5 different transfers coming. Like, how was that? Was you thinking you was going to be on the team?
Bro, there was a couple times where I actually thought, like, bro, I might not make the cut. I might not make the team. There was a couple times I felt like that, but I did make the team.
Yeah, so it says a lot about your character to still go out there and try out. Because, I mean, they have Michael Porter Jr., Jonte Jr., their little brother, Marjan Beauchamp.
Yeah.
He was on that team. He was a freshman. PJ Fuller.
Yeah.
Hooper, UW.
Yep.
So, I mean, that was tough. So, Man, that like it says a lot about your character to go out there and really make the squad, because that's a Division I squad all around. 3 NBA players on that team: Jonte Porter, Michael Porter, Marjan. So, was it a tough adjustment taking the back seat to those guys?
Yeah.
So I mean, talk about that. Talk about that, because I know you was the man. I came to games, you the man. Coach coming to you, Kateel. You know how was that?
It felt like I had to appreciate it.
Mm.
So part of it was like, bro, what am I gonna do? Because I'm like, I'm seeing basically no minutes, and there's like a story. I feel like there's a blessing out of it in a way, because we got like popularity and connections, and all that was cool. Like I really love basketball though. So I cried actually a couple times, like during that season for real.
And that shows how much you love it, because you guys went undefeated and you still like, man, I want to hoop though. I want to hoop. You know, me playing basketball myself, I want to hoop.
Yeah,
I tell my kids, go where they love you, not where they like you. Because a lot of us will settle, and you got to go where you get the most playing time, because when you get out and you're done, you're like, man, you know what? I could have went here and played this whole time. And I'm part of that too. You know, I stayed at a school I shouldn't have stayed, and I should have just left. I should have just left when I wanted to. So I really know how I feel, and that's tough. But you are a state champion. You know the name was on there, but I see you're an individual though. And so, talk about the first time you performed.
First time I performed.
And anyway, just in front of people. It ain't got to be like a show, but first time you remember performing.
I was probably performing in my living room, just like, you know, oh, when, Who's Loving You, Michael Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that was one of my first songs I sang all the time.
Uh-huh.
Always danced around to Bob Marley. I mean, I probably was just like a lyricist already in my head. Got you.
What was your actual first performance? Where like you're on stage, you're performing in front of a crowd.
My first, so at our school we did a lot of talent shows.
Okay.
Like I did, I won't go home without you. That's a Maroon 5 song.
What? So where's this soul from? Because to be your age, you're picking these songs that your age wouldn't pick.
I mean, I had dreams that I don't even know where they came from. I was just like, I didn't have any like understanding of what it was that was speaking to me at the time. Music was just like a no-brainer to me. So I just did every talent show I could, including ones that wasn't at my school. And then I can't leave this out. Me and Dempsey Hope, brother Dempsey, he used to like go with me to Folk Life, and Bumbershoot.
The Bite?
Maybe.
Okay.
And we made bank, like just because we were little singers.
Oh, and so like you guys would perform and then have like a little bucket or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We just put out a little cap, little hat.
Oh yeah, that's cool. So there's a video, right?
Yeah.
Oh, video. Hey, I remember that. I remember watching that. I was like, these boys got skills.
Yeah, that's cool.
So now, when did you know that you were seriously, say, an artist that was able to be signed? When did you figure that out? Like, man, I could really be signed.
I never did.
Never did?
My answer is I never figured that out.
Okay.
Because even when I was signed, I had imposter syndrome. So, and I didn't realize that I was talented enough until later into my deal. So I felt like I got lucky. I didn't even think about all the hard work that it took as much as I did just express gratitude.
So when you got signed, you feel like you got lucky that you were signed.
I was told that by family.
You were told by family instead of them really seeing like, hey, this guy been performing since his living room as a kid. Hey, he's been putting this music out the whole time. Everybody knows he does music. He does this nonstop. He knows Bob Marley, Maroon 5, Michael Jackson, all that. And it's like other people influence you to think that, hey, I'm lucky. And you would treat it different. You treat something different when you feel lucky, and then something different when you're like, hey, I really put in this work. I deserve this.
Yeah. So my confidence has improved like 1,000-fold since I started. And yeah, like no one can really tell me anything. Like at the end of the day, I believe. I can't say I know. I do believe in where I'm going.
Okay.
For sure, for sure.
I mean, I think we gotta know.
Where I'm going?
You gotta know. It's a plan. You know
Right,
you're gonna go there. You might not know all the places, but you can pick a lot of them.
That part.
Cause you know, I heard your music. I've been seeing you, and I'm a harsh critic. Very harsh, and I think your music is tight. I remember just the car rides. We in the car and you played me your song, and you're like, "For real, this is tight." And I'm like, "No, I'm for real though." And I'm like, "No, bro, for real. Listen, like this is more than tight." So for me, it's like I'm a true believer. I know the music's tight, and sometimes just it's like you're one view away from being where you want to be, and that's all it is. You're one view away. That's it. It's not even one song away. It's one view away. So one person sitting there like, oh, okay.
I would say every time I saw a success like that, like either it came from some like strong emotion, or I was like, oh, I got it right, and I was hungry. And sometimes I didn't even expect it to do anything. I remember I did a rap for Nate Robinson, and that was like my biggest freestyle. And like bro reposted it, and it had like thousands of comments, and I was just like, why can't it be like this all the time?
Just simple love. Just simple love. There's a lot of people here. You know, Seattle has a lot of talent.
So much talent.
So much talent. And it's like brothers can put brothers on, but they just choose not to. It's like you could just post a video. It's not even saying, hey, do a song with me. Just post a video.
I don't know if like our culture has like this. We do this, like, you know, we do that, but we not like this.
I mean, man, I hear you. I agree. Black people, we don't stick together like that. Every other race is like that.
Bro, I'll tell you one of the most embarrassing things I ever went through, bro. Like performing. I was at the Pro-Am. Jamal gave me an opportunity, bro. And like I asked him, like I was like, bro, I really want to do performances at the Pro-Am. I think it would be dope. I think if artists was doing this, it would be a big thing. So, you know, I took a leap of faith and was
and
like,
that's Jamal Crawford for everybody who don't know. But you took a leap of faith?
I took a leap of faith and like hosted like 1 or 2 performances, and it was smooth. But my first day, like the second day was cool. My first day, like I basically choked because but it was multiple reasons. The mic cord was like as long as one of these squares on this couch dang near. So I had to like stand next to I couldn't even move around, and I was like leaning, bro. I was literally leaning to perform. I looked ridiculous. And then like, bro, I was so upset, bro. Like, I don't even know. Like, I probably cried that night. You know, to just keep it real. Cause
you was feeling that Eminem, wasn't you?
Yeah.
That you only get one shot.
And they didn't show in 8 Mile him crying. I don't think. You know, I cried though. And that was in front of like Seattle.
Yeah.
So that's where like, and that's why I wanted to do it. Cause I'm like, if they rock with me, I'm good.
Yeah,
And
city on your back.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like they did, or so I was just like, dang, bro, I got a long way to go. I didn't even know what steps there would be to get that support.
Hey, shout out Jamal Crawford. And Jamal, we gotta do something this summer, man. We gotta set it up. We gotta get a long mic. We're gonna bring it. So we're gonna talk to Jamal for sure. We can do that. So you said Dempsey. Now Dempsey was he signed too?
Yeah. Yeah.
I seen a different smile in you, brother. Go ahead and talk about that.
What you mean?
Like
No,
you're like, yeah.
It sounds like a yes or no question.
Yeah. So did y'all get signed together, same label, or?
Nope. Like our own independent hustles led to that.
So and you guys grew up together, correct?
Yeah.
You've been knowing him since when?
Man, that's my brother since like kindergarten.
Shout out to Dempsey Hope. So since kindergarten, and y'all both had this dream, and y'all both ended up getting signed at some point.
Yeah.
Man, that's a blessing, bro. No matter how it happened, what happened, when it happened, what the deal was, just to get signed, I know in those moments it felt good. Just to be able to say it. You know, some artists they'll take deals just to be like, hey, I'm signed. And I understand it. So do you guys still in contact?
Yeah. A fun fact about like what happened after I signed, like when I signed, I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna like talk about this. I was in artist development. So to me it was like, if I start going around and telling everybody like I just got a bag, like first of all that's just stupid and reckless.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to look like that. And then two, I did not want to talk about my opportunity that was like the biggest opportunity of my life because in the wrong hand, and then I still did it. So lesson learned. Like I've had to majorly improve the way I communicate in this business.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the hardest things I think for artists is as a creative, you're going to face everything the more you rise. So you got to know what you're doing like as your own. You got to hold your own.
So when you say that, do you feel like when you say hold your own, do you got to be like stern on what you want,
you just
or
like
you got to be able to play their game?
You have to like be dang near like emotionless.
Yeah, got just straight business.
And I'm not emotionless.
So this is what I tell black people, and y'all can take it how y'all want. The reason why everybody else is good at business is because there's no emotion in it. Oh, you can go to work and have a white boss. He'd be like, "Hey, Kateel, you're fired." Go ahead.
Like at the same time though, that could be a generalization of, you know what I'm saying? Because
it is.
We got people that's doing things that no one else can do. And
those are the people who took the step and got outside of us instead of, you know, and so it's like a white man could be like, hey, you know what, Kateel, you're fired, man. Have a great weekend, man. Right. It's straight business to them. Yeah. If I tell you, hey, Kateel, you're fired, and you're like, hey, come on, bro, I got to go pay this bill. And I'm like, you know what, man, I'm going to give you one more chance. Right. And that's when the business is messed up.
Yeah.
And so our emotions do have to get out of it. The thing is that we do need to do is we need to stick together. If I make something, if I make it, I should be able to put you on with no questions asked.
So, I was about to respond a little hasty.
Hey, let the real Kateel out, man.
I mean, like, for real, like, I've done, like, literally more than I've ever seen anyone else do to support everyone else. And then, like, after my time was, like, quote unquote up, it was like everyone I was supporting wasn't even supporting me. I thought that was crazy.
Man, me being 37, just had my birthday in February. If you're a person that show love and that's just what you do, you're never gonna receive that, especially the way you give it. It's just not the character of most people. So the loving people, they're gonna get hurt the most. You know, you're
Yeah.
showing that love. You're being vulnerable. You're believing in other people. And then when it's your turn to get one little thing, nobody there. It's like a
Right.
brother or sister. Like you sharing your bag of chips. As soon as they get some chips, nah, these mine.
And I've had this like theory, like
Mm-hmm.
that. Sorry, what was I about to say? Hold on. What did you just say?
Just about the theory of how when you have your stuff you share or you show love, but then other people they won't show love when you need some help.
Okay, so I guess my theory of that. We got a whole random dog right now, bro.
Yeah, that's little
Pick the dog
Scooby.
Up in the podcast. That ain't my dog.
I was trying to close the door. They opened it. Fuck up.
Bro, that's crazy.
And see, this is just another part of black people that we just don't know how to be professional, and it don't make any sense.
That's wild.
It's crazy, bro. But yeah, talk about that. How you said you had a theory on like showing love and then not receiving it.
Yeah, I mean, nah, like I've received so much love and reciprocation, but just very honestly, like I noticed like a trend, and it's probably happened to a lot of people. Like in my experience, it was like, okay, I'm gonna support all of y'all because I think that's important, and then I never expected my career to like after COVID not turn into like tours and like more music and like more access. So COVID, I feel like had a big impact on my career, like it did other people.
In a negative way.
So negative.
So
Because the music industry shut down.
Okay, so talk about that because I think the people we don't know that. So pre-COVID, like how was the music? Like how was your situation as an artist?
Bro, I could get emotional. Cause it was everything to me, bro. Like literally. So I think like every time I think back to 2019 before 2020, like I made Mind Over Matters that year with a producer that, you know, I mean, till this day, like I just have to thank God that aligned, because, you know, like when I first met him, it's probably better that I just met him as, you know, just any producer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, and he was so talented, like, or, you know, I just love the sound of everything he made. It was versatile. And then I found, and I don't want to like share too much, but, or this is a fucking interview. What was I gonna say? I mean, bro, like, so he works like side by side with Hit Boy. So like, it wasn't like I was in those rooms, but because I knew that energy was like being poured into me, I was like, oh, this is real, like. And that's why I made Mind Over Matters, and you know, because we didn't have that whole project when I first met him.
Yeah, okay. And I want to talk about how'd you feel to hear your song during the NBA playoffs and finals? Cause I was going crazy. I was like, hold up. I was like, this is Kateel? I was like, oh my, I was like, this guy is filthy.
I mean, like, all just, like, it was just so incredible. It was just so surreal. Like, we actually made the connection, like, with our internal team and not the label. And ESPN believed in us. So it's basically like if I had knew the dude, like, on my own and was able to speak, like, my business partners, then maybe I could have locked in something like that.
Got you.
Because I had them and they had connections, you know, one thing led to another, and then we're in the ESPN building, and they were like, yeah, we can rock with this. And then COVID happened, like right after that. I did Seattle sessions, and then like...
Wait, can we go to can you let us know what song that was? And I'll for sure send the link for the video, because...
What, you don't remember?
Brother, we want a little live performance, brother. Can we get a little bit? Just a little bit, brother.
I ain't forgot how hard it was at the bottom. I'm to the top, so when they talking, I'm a topic. I got through the problems, and now my product is a problem. My shit is hot, I'm not in the box with the pocket. Bringing the heat waves and sweeping through the game like a sweepstakes. Trying to stack cheese like a cheesecake. He grew up and blew up and changed, so they saying he fake. Probably because they ain't making the noise he makes. The stakes are too high for me to make it. Anyways, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that boy get excited when he do that music too. I see you.
And I was gonna say, are we gonna bring a speaker in or anything? Cause I do have a verse later.
Yeah, for sure we can do that. Yeah, for
Smooth.
sure we can do that. Now what was you gonna say talk about? You said we talked about after the playoffs.
So like, yeah. First of all, that was a crazy time, bro. Like, or not after the playoffs. It was before the bubble.
Oh, before the bubble, okay.
And I'm trying to think, like, so there was a season happening, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we're starting to hear like there's this virus on the rise.
Yeah.
And I do Seattle sessions, and the night I fly out of Seattle, we all got the news about Kobe.
Oh, I forgot that. Dang, because the homie RIP Stone, he died the day before Kobe, and then Kobe died the next day.
That's heavy.
You remember Stone? You might remember he came to the Lake City barbershop, gifted cuts. He had like the ponytail. Oh, I know you've seen him 100 times, but yeah, he died the day before Kobe, and then Kobe died on the helicopter, and his daughter.
Yeah, the families.
Kobe and what's her name? I'm out of pocket. Kobe's daughter's name.
Gigi.
Gigi. Man, I'm out of pocket. My bad, Gigi. R.I.P. But yeah, that was a crazy time.
Yeah.
Like I never thought the whole world would seriously like uniform and wear masks like that quick.
So when COVID was like, hitting the streets, it was having its run. It was blowing up. I would say that in that time, like after having accomplished the first leg of like amazing and incredible things in my life, like when March came around and everything was getting taken very seriously, the music industry shut down, and we had our meeting in January with ESPN. So, and then the project didn't even drop until August.
Yeah, playoff time.
And so we weren't even sure if the ESPN thing was gonna happen, bro.
So you
It wasn't like a done deal
Uh-huh.
because they didn't know if the NBA was like when the NBA was gonna be back. So
Okay, got you.
That's what it was for. So
it was for the playoffs originally though.
bro, it was just for like the season, bro.
Oh, just for the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they was gonna feature me, I think.
Uh-huh.
Like, or maybe it was for the playoffs, but either way, I think they were just gonna feature me a couple times or something. And I guess the meeting went, better than expected.
Yeah, so in 2000, how do I ask this? So you say at that time you was good as far as feeling as an artist.
Right.
So when did you feel like that rock bottom hit, or that time where you're like, hey man, damn, it's over for now?
Do I want to share this, bro? I really do. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I'm gonna take full responsibility first of all for my life. I was taking care of one of my family members like the best I knew how. Or when I say taking care of, we were like taking care of each other.
Mm-hmm.
More or less. And so there was just a lot of things, and I learned a lot, and went through a lot. And in our families, right, like we don't know what people are going through. There's a whole nother side of my life that plays a big part in the reasons I am the way I am. and I've been through like just I don't know things that it's really hard to talk about. Like with my parents and trying to help them out, like do the best I could with my success to, you know, give them hope for their lives. And that wasn't really my responsibility. Not only was it not really, it just wasn't, though I felt like it was a big responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And in my case, it especially wasn't. And now I realize that.
So, when you made it and you said you started telling people, was anyone acting different?
Woo! Was anyone acting different?
Yeah, did people show you more love? Is it the same? Oh, okay, it's just Kateel, like.
I mean, I surely did have many different problems.
You feel like you had more problems?
More money, more problems. I got different problems now.
And so what are some of those problems that you endured?
Family members that were not keeping it 100.
And they know you got a good heart, you know, a good helping heart. So
It was funny because they would tell me that while like saying some whole other stuff. I was like, man, what is it? Am I great or just not?
And so do you feel like you got used by family?
Do I feel like I got used by family?
In a way that you didn't like?
I don't know. Because I don't know if they were using me.
Gotcha.
Only they know.
Do you feel the way you grew up, how you grew up, who you're around, your parents, you feel like that affected the way you do business or communicate?
Bro. Like, so much. To this day.
And did you have any type of relationship with your dad? You say you did music. Did you know him? You know of him?
I would say, well, because I would say I have a relationship with him in my heart. And I believe in him. I just wish he believed in himself.
Got you. And what about moms?
She's doing better.
Doing better?
Like recently, we went to a hip hop show this week and saw my bros Coach Contra.
Okay.
I saw them, and you know, spending time with my mom is always a blessing.
Got you. And so, was there other people in your life that you were like, okay, I look up to this person, or okay, this is like a brother, uncle, friend, teacher, coach, just anybody?
I mean, bro, firstly, I'll just say, like, Willie B inspired me, like, gave me confidence that, you know, walking into that barbershop I didn't have.
Oh, okay. Damn, I appreciate that.
So that helped me. Kelly Edwards had huge help in my life.
Shout out Kelly Edwards, you know, with Local Hoops, right?
Oh my God.
Local Hoops, Kelly Edwards, he's holding it down. That boy been doing it for a minute, man.
How we do it? We don't do this, but we gonna do this now.
Okay. I don't know what the hell that is, but yeah, what's that?
Well, this is home team. And then this is just an L. Local home team,
Okay.
local hoops.
Local Hoops, okay. That's what's up, okay. Yeah, Local Hoops. Did you ever play for Local Hoops?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was home.
Got you. Yeah, again, shout out Kelly Edwards. I like what he's doing. You know, he's involved with the kids, pro-am, all that. So now, what is Kateel doing now?
Making hits.
Making hits. And you got any new music out, or that's coming out?
I always like to say always.
Always.
In this phase though, I am like taking things more seriously. So I'm always cooking. And there's these times in an artist's journey where you have to reinvent. And I don't even think it's a reinvention. I think it's like a rediscovery of what God already put in me.
All right, we're gonna get to. Give me top 10 Seattle artists.
Ooh,
Local.
Bro. Ooh, wait. What? How are we doing this? Are we just 10? Just
10.
Just
Who has to be top 10? They ain't got to be in order. Top 10.
perfect. I'm gonna just start rattling off names. Highway, Dempsey Hope,
Highway, Dempsey Hope.
2000 Baby,
Who?
2000 Baby,
2000 Baby.
Travis Thompson, Laze
Laze.
for sure, K. John Powell, Oblaze Fire,
Old Glaze Fire.
huh?
Old Glaze Fire. What's his name?
Oblay,
Oblay.
Reed.
Okay, I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna be honest. I know one person on this list. That's 7 though. We need 3 more.
3 more.
And are you on the? You can include yourself too if you got yourself in there. You say yeah, you got yourself in there.
Kateel.
Okay, 2 more.
STG and PMO Showtime.
Mm-hmm. One more.
One more?
Yep, that's 9. You got
Paris
Highway
Alexa.
Dance. Huh?
Paris Alexa.
Paris Alexa?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Like R&B singer
Female?
and songwriter.
Female?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So you got Highway, Dempsey, 2000 Baby, Travis Thompson, Laze, Kejon Powell,
Uh-huh.
Oblay, what is it?
Reed.
Oblay Reed, Kateel, Paris Alexa, and then who? Showtime?
PMO Showtime.
Pimo Showtime? Okay. Have you worked with any of these artists?
The only ones I haven't worked with are Highway, Travis, 2000 Baby, and me and Laze haven't officially made a song.
Gotcha, but you made a song with like...
Or Oblay.
You made a song with Paris Alexa?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many songs you got with Dempsey? Like official?
Like 0.
0?
Yeah, because we went different paths.
Your brother?
Yeah.
But you ain't got no song.
Fun fact, my little brother is a producer now. And he's really good.
Who's your little brother?
And we have one song.
Who?
His name's Peyton.
Peyton, okay. But Dempsey, since kindergarten, why ain't y'all got a son? I mean, he could do it.
We had our run already, like, and that was cool. It kickstarted things.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's an opportune time for that one day, and if something's made, something's made.
I mean, do you guys ever talk about making something, or is it's just a what's that? Just kick it. Man, I mean, I want to see that. I think the people want to see that. That Dempsey, Kateel. So y'all might even be able to do a Bow Wow Marion type album, Shaq and Kobe type.
New era.
Yeah, new era. Got some more picks for you. This what I want. You got Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Why Prince?
His aura.
DMX or Tupac?
Pop.
Biggie or Tupac?
Pop.
Biggie or DMX?
Biggie.
Choo. 50 or Ja Rule?
50.
50, okay. Hey, Ja Rule was one of my favorite rappers in middle school.
He's hard.
And high school, 50 was one of my favorites. Boys Men or Jagged Edge?
Voice to Man.
I mean, I can't even ask that now because you already picked somebody over Michael Jackson. Prince or Bob Marley?
Why am I actually hesitating? Bob Marley.
Lauryn Hill or Prince?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill or Bob Marley?
Lauryn Hill.
Who's better than Lauryn Hill? Because
Lauryn Hill.
Man, because people don't know about Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill is a fantastic rapper, artist, writer, actress. I mean, and she's gorgeous. On top of that, yeah. So yeah, Lauryn Hill goes crazy. So who's best R&B group of all time?
Whatever group wants me in their group that is actually going somewhere.
Come on, man. We got Jagged Edge, No Edition, Blackstreet.
I'm playing. I'm sorry. That was a
Backstreet,
terrible answer. TLC.
TLC,
Yeah.
Left Eye Chili, T-Boz.
Yeah.
Top 5
That's a
rap.
horrible answer, bro. I'm sorry. Like, that's a good answer. I should have given a better answer.
Okay, what's the better answer? Greatest R&B group of all time.
Damn, bro. I can't be black right now.
I used to say Boys and Men for sure right away. I mean, Jagged Edge is tight, man. The only reason why I don't say like New Edition and
R&B
them-
group. I just want to go with like a female group.
Why?
I'll go with Destiny's Child.
What?
Yeah, I'm choosing that.
Ah, come on, brother. I mean, that was tight, but of all time?
For personal reasons.
Why? What's the personal reason?
Because I like them.
Because you like them. Over Jagged Edge?
Huh?
Over Jagged Edge?
Yeah.
Damn. Over New Edition?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Hey, you like what you like, man. You like what you like.
Ralph Tresvant's fire.
What's so when can we see an album coming out? When do you think you're gonna come out with an album?
ASAP.
ASAP? Within the next year?
Maybe.
Maybe. Because you said you got about what, 5 singles out?
Yeah.
How many videos? How many official videos?
I think like 10 almost.
Oh, 10 videos.
More than that with other artists.
Okay, got you. But about 10 solos?
Yep.
Okay. And do you have any like new music that you're working on right now that you want to let the people know about?
Yes.
And what's that?
A single we got coming called New.
It's called New?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's on that? You said we.
Just a team. Like it's.
Oh, got you. And so you have a manager right now?
I'm working basically just in house with creatives
Mm-hmm.
that believe in me.
And are you looking to get signed again? Are you still under contract, or you're just independent?
Well, I have to do everything independently, and nowadays, that's in the artist job details. Like, manage yourself before the manager, I would say. So, I don't have an answer for that.
All right, can you give us if there's a young artist out there, new artist out there, really pushing, what advice you got for them?
Bro, literally you have to have tunnel vision, and like you gotta create the vision from scratch. Like somehow bring yourself to believing it, and you're gonna have to do that most likely most of the time by yourself. So do it and keep going. As cliche as keep going sounds, I would say like at least write something every day in the direction of your goals. If it's not a bunch of things, like at least 3 things you're grateful for, 3 goals you have, 3 affirmations, and your wins from the day before, and just do that every day. That's what got me here.
So on the deal you got, do you feel like it was a good deal? Now looking back?
It was a blessing nonetheless. The way these deals are structured, I don't think it was fair.
What? I mean, what'd you get?
What do you mean?
What was your deal?
What was my deal?
Yeah.
You want me to talk about my like the details of my deal?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Hey, I thought I almost had the whole deal. But on a serious note, so you feel like it wasn't fair, but it was cool? Like what wasn't fair? The dollar amount?
Yeah.
The dollar amount?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Nigga, did you get enough money, do you think?
No.
No?
No.
And you don't want to share that number?
No, I don't.
Okay, we'll maybe talk about it off camera. So if you're talking to a new artist, again, just to help people because I know you actually care, what would you say don't settle for as far as a number?
Don't settle for a 360.
A 360. And what's a 360 do?
A 360, they collect on everything.
So like your writing, what else? What else is there?
They collect on
Performances?
like everything that your music makes money on.
So if you got a show, they're getting a percentage of that.
Yeah.
You sell, percentage, stream, all this, everything.
Basically, depending on like how they track it, and you know, my situation didn't really evolve to where I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
So I was still in artist development.
And when you say artist development, what does that mean?
It was something they used to do more. Like labels used to be way more crucial.
Uh-huh.
And the labels actually had like a part of what they did that was like called artist development.
Okay, got you.
So like some of our favorite artists like actually were in like artist development with their label.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or it's probably just a time labeled that or something. Like, and for other artists it's different. Like I'm not Chris Breezy, bro. Like I can't get up and moonwalk.
Got you.
So, you know, but some artists, you know, there's just a few things they have to work out. They got the talent. They got to learn a lot of things. So, what was your question?
Just what about the 360 deal, and then about the you said I was a developmental artist, so I was like, okay, what's that? And I mean, you pretty much explained it.
I was kind of in my own version of artist development.
Mm-hmm.
Not like something that they do as much nowadays.
Got you.
I just thought it was important.
So is Kateel dating these days?
Bro, how do I answer that?
I mean, I see maybe a little side piece or two. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so a little something, something. Anything serious?
No.
No. I hear you. Is there is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want to let people know? Anything you just want to put out there? Anything you want to that's on your heart that you want to speak about?
For sure. I've always had so many things I wanted to say to platforms. This year, people are just gonna hear me talk. They're gonna see my face, and I'm gonna be putting in the work for that to happen. So I'm excited about that. It's a new phase of my journey. And I feel more confident as like as a person. So the artist thing is just like supported by that. Also, whoever is watching, wherever you're from in Seattle or anywhere, but especially Seattle, just turn up where you're from. Because I think this city has been in a long need of like real culture and a culture that can actually like rival other cities. So like people say it, we have to appreciate the effort people put into these dreams, establishing businesses in this city, and more than that, get it popping in positive ways. That's all I got.
Okay, and what's your Instagram so the people out there can go ahead and click and follow?
At KAT. Let me say that again. KATEEL.
At Kateel on
Yes.
Instagram. And you said you're gonna be posting. They're gonna see your face, right?
Probably more than they want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, man. I appreciate you coming out here, coming down to the show, taking your time. First official artist interview I've done. Many more to come. Let me see if I have anything else. Actually, I think we got everything, man. That's a wrap, man. Appreciate y'all. Follow, like, subscribe. Come on, Kateel.